They said, "Oh my goodness, why would you do that to me?" Hey, I haven't
Yeah,
had I haven't had cane in a while. My goodness.
Jamaica, Jamaica have the finest things there.
Yeah, yeah. How are
So
you?
what's up? What you doing?
Nothing much.
Let me take this thing off of my lock so you can see me. My lock say it's beautiful. Anyway, go on.
And all these things. Yes. So, welcome to Stream Hub Radio and the Candid Karma Show. This is Flippin Friday. Flippin Friday. So thank you for sharing your time with us.
Yeah.
Yep, I got your fans from all over the world. All over the world. And I'm telling you, anywhere, everywhere. Love you right now. I-Octane, tell me a little bit about, for starters, like, when did you start? Did you start your music like at 16?
Can play the culture song for me. Them not fear them song yet.
Presenting DJ Kharma. Watching
Yeah,
a one of the going.
DJ Kharma. Yeah. Me just done a new album. What I'm saying? Oh, go and turn it up now. Turn
All
it
right.
down. All right. So you asked me when I started, right?
Yes.
Well, I started from school days. I started from school days. All right, listen for me. For me, music was different for me.
Yeah.
You know, the reason why I actually took on to music is because I wasn't the cool kid at school. I never have the luxury of having the cool clothes, the new bags, the new shoes, all of these things. So I was like the least of the apostle in school with some of my friends them. So we would sit in the back. We would sit in the back of the class because we don't have the new clothes and the new look and all these things. So what happened to us in those times where we start to have low self-esteem because we see how the kids them with them new transport and the new shoes, how them get accepted. New school year, everybody coming back to school brand new. Right. Mommy is just mama alone and she try very hard and thing, but you know what I mean. So it was something like that. So I used to use music to alleviate myself from stress. So I just sing songs, come up with songs and just zone out from just what is occurring front me currently. And then I started to just do music. The music is like a hideaway for me. Yeah. And then the Almighty just set up something great, and then it becomes something that I was the only one in the school like doing music. So when it comes to music, I was immortal. Nobody could touch me. Oh. You know what I mean? So that is how I get to love music. And then after that, now I started to, go high school, started to do the penny concert them. And then when I leave school, I just decide, you know what? I'm not gonna be a non-progressive element because I say brighter than me, better than me, become a product of them environment. So I decided, say, no, my mother alone, I have to make she proud. So what I do, I just started the music series from there.
Mm-hmm. So how tell us about some of the challenges that you've experienced in business. What are some challenges? Are you hearing me?
Some of the challenges them, well,
yes, and how have you been able to overcome them?
Well, the challenges them rough even up to now. You know what I mean? People always doubt you. People always doubt you, and people stay. Them always doubt you, and them always want to be the first one to reap. You know what I mean? They always want to be the first one. They don't want to plant the tree, but them always want to be the first one to pick the first fruit. And when them don't get the opportunity not to, them take offense to it. You know what I mean? So the problem that I used to face growing up to, like the latter part of my career, like, is that you have to tap into yourself and know yourself. Broaden your horizon, you know what I mean? Invest in you as a person. Learn. The greatest thing on earth is to know. Yeah. So the more you know, it's better for you. And as an individual, as a human being, we always seek public validation, and that is where we're going wrong, you know. So that's some of the challenges that I face. I always doing things so the public or so people could accept it before me accept it. So let's just do some things and put it out in the universe, and while you get that energy back from it, then you start to say, okay, this is powerful. You know what I mean? So these are some of the challenges where you have, like kind of doubt yourself along the way, even though the songs them are bust the place and you gradually run the place and you're going consistent. There's some doubt. There's some doubt is there within yourself until you find that soul within yourself and re-educate yourself and know so everything starts from you. You know what I mean? So those are some of the challenges. And then now, me, from the initial stage, I become like my own my own executive producer, for the brand I spend my own money on it. I don't work.
Tell us about the brand. Tell us about that brand.
Well, I was the first artist to speak of myself as a brand, like the brand I-Octane, like a third person, like a brand I-Octane, because I believe in the brand I-Octane. So I always own, I own 100% of the brand I-Octane, and I always just use that way. You know what I mean? And I always, like, so for instance, I do a show and it's 10,000 US, I spend like $7,000 on the brand I-Octane. You know what I mean? So I always offset my custom right through for all over a decade. So a lot of people say a lot of things happening for me, but I am the person who's spending. I am the person who creating the songs them. Me the person who, call the producer them, get the song them mixed away. So I was very hands-on with my career. You know what I mean? So a lot of things that you say happen is actually me stand behind it. So I'm gonna play a lot of role, whole heap of different role behind the brand Octane. I've never signed to any big company in music. Always independent, and even though I have like 2 of my albums them debut at #2 at the Billboard and go #1 in much country, these are independent effort. The videos them come out of my pocket, promotion come out of my pocket, everything. You know what I mean? So a lot of sacrifice I have to do, because more time you human being side kicking and say, yo, go on the bench there, but do you need it? Because you know what? More on the bench, unless some look on things them way there. So yeah, it's do good for my brand, yes, and he's an artist and it look good for you in terms of appearance, but you still have more than one car and walk. So why you really need it? You know what I mean? So I have to start look on things from that perspective, because I never have nobody to offset my cost. When I'm signed to VPR, any big company, those companies offset your cost. So you can make a money and still save it and do whatever you want to do with it. But my situation is always different. So a lot of people don't know that. You know what I mean? So for years I've been doing it.
That's a life lesson too. Upcoming artists. That's a good life hack right there, I think, with what you're doing with yourself.
No, you see a lot of young artists and a lot of people out there. You see, it's gonna be hard for them to do this, unless you're grounded, unless you ground yourself as a human being. You're grounded, make yourself become grounded, because it's hard if you have the artist set of songs them and not drive the artist car. But because you're amongst your peers and then peer pressure. So you have to be very grounded if you see the wider version, things from a different narrative. You understand? Yeah. I know our diaspora, we get love according to your appearance. So them have a certain expectation for you in dancehall and reggae music. So after you have the first 3-4 songs and you run the place, them expect to see a move from this car to that car. You're supposed to put your chain, them supposed to change, your clothes supposed to change. Once it not change, is like them is like growth. There's no growth in their eyes, because if you notice people start to use them sight. Your sight is your most active sense in this time. So your sight and your sight is your weakest sense. Out of all your senses, your sight is your weakest sense. Your sight can fool you a lot of times. And we look on things and should shiny, we say it's good. And when you look inside,
Good.
hello.
Right.
So people is doing looking now. If you're going to an airport now, go to any airport now, and when it congested, 99% of the people them walking and them head down in a them phone. Them just walk down. People buck up in a people, all type of things, because people so in tune to them sight. You know what I mean? They just want to see things. They want to see this with it. So them attention span becomes short. So in this time now, you know, young with the youth them were enter into business, it kind of harder for them unless them keep themselves grounded. You know?
Yeah, I agree. Grounding is important. Tell me about. So you just dropped an album, right?
Yes. Moods.
So congratulations on that.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
22 songs. How well did your album do?
No, it's not 22 songs. It's
21.
I think it's 14 songs or no 12 songs. Yeah. No, 14 songs and 8 skits.
Well, that may be the intro.
Yeah. So 8 skits. So it's just like a lifestyle. When I listen to the album,
yeah,
you see why all of these things connected. You know what I mean? So you listen to the skits them and it basically introduce the next song. You know what I mean? And I'm still promoting it. You know, we drop Next is a single from the album that did well. Top Boy, still promoting that. You know what I mean? We have the next video, the next single that we're putting out is Moods. You know, something where the girl them can wind up them waist and thing. Go on. You know what I mean? So we're promoting that same way, and you know what I mean? It'll go on good, but we just still promote it so it can do better. You know what I mean? But also, we just finish them song the way they're playing at the earlier on, we just come on the live, them type of acting, they want to say on a mix. We just do one, I just finish up an album. Like I take 4 days to finish up this album. You know what I mean? So we have a new album coming, but I go and promote Moods, and it's more on the reality side of the brand Octane.
Let me tell you how many souls you've touched with those records.
Yeah. But me have a new album. I come in and name it yet. It have no name.
All right.
But trust me, it's a masterpiece. I think Wendy sent you a song. Wendy sent you.
I just saw something about, and check my email. I'ma check it. But I want to drop this Top Boy, and then I want to drop Moods for your listeners. So here is Top Boy by I-Octane.
Boy, hey, boy, hey. When I get down, we are everywhere. Smart me now. Change your panda them. Yeah, I'm in the just in that mood. Me now I'm mood. Mood with me now. Yeah, open your mouth like it. It's like it.
Streaming Home Radio.
Smart me now. Yeah, I'm in a peer show. Just in that mood. Me now I'm mood and I'm mood for me now. Y'all think you and I think what you think ya. Open your mouth like it. Open the map. Tip like a door like you want to learn now. Me now I'm mood and I'm mood for me now. Y'all think you and I think what you think ya. Open when you mix like it, and leave him up. Why not do a like you? Girl, make it do something. Go on, by the sitting, look up, carry me, that's what you come. Tell your man that a choke, wine like a walk. So girl,
I say about yeah. Them can't hold you can't hold you. I say you're great.
I, I,
Yeah,
I
to
thought
be
I just
honest,
get it out there.
enough of them money we are playing music, them not skill like you.
I'm humble. Thank you so much. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
say, how many drops and chips you've sent to me? I gotta tell you, thank you. Over the
Oh,
years.
over
So,
the years, I said a lot of jobs. Okay, good, good,
yes,
good,
you
good.
have. And music. We play I-Octane over here. We do.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's
So,
a pleasure.
how are the kids?
I'm all right.
I'm good.
Try my best to make sure them all right, cause
Exactly.
Can you feel it?
in
Can
life,
you?
in life,
Yeah, it's the English show on streaming radio every
never be the
Friday,
only answer.
10 p.m. Sundays, 12 to 2 p.m.
Say,
I was going a while ago.
hey, it's
You understand? Your kids
like,
are gonna be your kids are gonna be a blueprint where you leave, so they can continue your legacy. So you have to just try your best. You know what I mean?
yes, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
So you say you have an album,
It done already. Me take 3 days and finish it.
3 days?
Yeah, my voice like 5 songs a day.
All right. All right. I'm looking forward to it. I wanna hear it. I'm definitely looking. Can you just make sure I get my copy, please, so I can blaze.
Well, I send you an unreleased track. It's not you can't find it nowhere. No, it's not for sale as yet. It it's not on the internet. It's
All right.
not on YouTube.
All
It's
right.
unreleased track. You can't find it unless I send it to you direct.
All right. Thank you so much, Octane. I just want to jump in the chat and let you know that your fans love you. Jeffrey Fort Lauderdale says, "What? They can't believe it." Cynthia in Cayman says, "Hi, Octane. Hello."
What go on, Cynthia? How you doing? The last show me do at Cayman was spectacular. Beautiful. Was fun.
Brenda in Jamaica, up, Octane. Robert in UK, West Palm Beach. West Palm Beach. Vanessa says, "When are you coming to West Palm Beach?"
As soon as them book me.
That's always the response. Nancy in NPL says, Octane, I love you.
Yeah, man, love you, Nancy.
All right, Octane,
Yeah.
thank you so much for vibing up with me, man. I want to get back to the show. We want to talk about your album when it drops, and thanks for kicking it on a Flippin' Friday.
But one thing I tell you, you can't make somebody else play that song there and you not play it. You need to play it so them know say you're the first somebody in America play it.
So when I take the break, I'm gonna download it. I'm gonna download it today. If I don't play it today, I play it tomorrow because I play it Saturday.
No, if I don't play it today, you lose out the exclusive.
All right, I'm gonna play.
It's a reason why it was sent to you.
I understand.
So
I will play.
if you lose that exclusive vibe, then you know what I mean? Because you have to know that sometime are you first. Yeah, me first play this anywhere in America.
I love it. Thank you, Octane.
Yeah, man, respect, big of yourself. Stay hot and nice and big of yourself and go and burn the song and go and stay happy and you know what I mean? Bless. Love.
Bless.
Big up all of the fans them. Love.
Kharma. What's in the chat? How are you doing?